Cause we bumped and grind. Well, hello, who's next? Are you capping, talking sauce, and do your words match your video? Well, hello, who's next? Can't nobody stop us cause we bumped and grind.
Yo, what's going on? It's your guys Buffed and Prime, CT the Fan, T Cal. What's good, bro?
What's going on? What's going on? So we are, big news. And what's going on, everybody? What's up?
Salute to the chat.
Coach Prime just signed a huge major contract extension. I believe it's $54 million. Is that right?
5 years, 54 million. Yep.
5 years, $54 million. Get that up here so y'all can see it.
Luke, Devin was good. Tell him, Nicholas, hit the like button early.
5 years, $54 million, which is a lot of money. I think it's just under, I think 10.8 million, right under 11 million a year. You had asked me when I was with you, you're like, is that the most Coach Prime's made in a contract? And I had to look it up. And yeah, that's more than he made in his NFL career in this contract. So that is awesome. Man, we're pumped about it. As you know, everybody, since he got there, said he's not going to be there long.
Right.
He's going to go to the NFL.
Right.
He's going to leave when the Suns leave. And I think this kind of solidified that he's staying there. And I said from the start, I said the only way I see him leaving Colorado is winning a national championship.
Right.
Like I never thought that he would, kind of build them up and then leave. Like from what I know about him, from what I've seen about him, I think he wouldn't have really wanted to go to a school that was already established. Like he likes being able to build and be able to, be the reason that the team got to where they got to. So love that he's staying. I'm excited about it for multiple reasons. But yeah, excited, man. Very, very excited. We'll get to some of the comments. What's going on? What's up?
What's up, D Will?
What's good? What's going on?
Yo, we here.
Appreciate it. Now that question from Malik, he said, now that Coach Prime is paid, what happens to the team expectations? A 6 to 8 win team isn't acceptable anymore. Let's raise the bar. My expectations have always been high.
Yeah, that wasn't even last year's expectations.
Yeah, last year
double-digit wins.
Yeah, anything under 10-2 wasn't a success. And I said that before the season, during the season, after the season. Not a success for the standards and expectations I have for the team.
Right.
The outside public, they literally, the casinos, everybody, they expect them to win 4 games again. Like that was the overall consensus. Everybody had them and BYU last in the Big 12. So, but for me, I definitely was like, yeah, got to win 10 with the talent that I knew that they had, the skill set of the players. And I didn't even know the competition that well at the time as I do now, but I felt like 10-2 was the floor. Like,
it's funny when you think about that because, they had a new D coordinator coming in, Robert Livingston, like never coached college football. And we were still talking about anything less than double-digit wins. And you're like, man, hold up. They had all this new. Yeah, I could dig it, man. I'm with that.
Hey, if you talk about greatness and et cetera, that's what I expect. And that's what greatness is in that situation is, double-digit wins. And they just fell short of that, which obviously we know they could have easily got with a win over Kansas State, a win over Kansas, a win over Nebraska, a win over BYU. Like there was a bunch of, different ways we could have got there. But, it is what it is. It's a new season. And I think that the pressure's on this season for Coach Prime.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I think it's there.
How do you think people are going to, the public and everybody portray this season and, the expectations they'll have?
I think that with Prime getting paid and now being like top 4 out of college paid coaches, I'm thinking the pressure's on. They're gonna be like, okay, Shadour's gone, right? Your sons are gone. can you win? It's that time. When you get that big of a paycheck, people hope you want to say, hey, now it's okay. But here's the thing about it though, and what I liked about where everything Coach Prime caught, and I think why CU really worked. CU embraced it, the Prime effect. They said,
Mm-hmm.
hey, whatever you want to do,
free
we
reign,
with it. And it was just like, because you think about all these other schools, if you went to different schools, you probably got a little pushback from the alumni and stuff. But CU was like, hey, we on board, let's go. And I think people underestimated how priceless that is. So I think now Prime has the freedom. He's got the paycheck. Now we got to get the dubs, man.
Yeah, and I think the pressure's on. I know people are not happy about his contract, and that's the biggest thing. So people aren't happy about his contract. They don't feel like he deserves it. They feel like he just got into college football. Like Dan Lanning said, they feel like he just plays for clicks and etc. Everything that they say in the media. So those people cannot wait for him to not live up to the paycheck. Because if you're just looking at the other coaches in that double-digit pay range, as far as I know, most of them have been to the college football playoffs.
Right.
He may be the only one in that double-digit millions per year that has not made it to the college football playoffs. So they are sitting there waiting. They got the articles written already. They're just waiting to press C.
Well, which is crazy though, because if you take Dan Lanning and Coach Prime, right? Like, look what Dan Lanning inherited at Oregon, right? And look what Coach Prime got out of CU. Like to me, hey, hat off to Coach Prime. Look what you was able to do. Like, if you're okay with Dan Lanning in the contract extension, you can't say nothing to me about Coach Prime getting paid. I'm just sorry, people. I ain't trying to hear it.
Well, like we talked about on Patreon, there's certain coaches that you don't know if they can coach because they never had to get it out the mud. Cignetti at Indiana got it out of the mud. He started at a D2 school, was assistants before that, but his first head coaching job was at a D2 school, I think IUP or something like that. Climbed his way up, kept winning. Then landed the Indiana job, which the Indiana job wasn't a good job. Like Indiana ain't never won no games. Coach Prime, his first head coaching job was at HBCU in the SWAC. And then he's winning, then gets to Colorado, winning more. And then you got guys like Dan Lanning, first head coaching job, Oregon. Kirby Smart, first head coaching job, Georgia. You have to be an idiot to not be able to win under those circumstances.
Right.
You give me Oregon today, I'm not getting less than 10 wins. Today. And the first game could be next week. I'm not getting less than 10 wins. So there's been a lot of guys that have gotten paid from being assistants. And what I mean by that to clarify, there's some guys that are great coordinators, but not great head coaches.
Facts. We see that in the NFL all the time.
Rex Ryan's a great one. Rex Ryan, fantastic D coordinator, not have the best success as a head coach. So a lot of these guys, I mean, there's when it's coaching in general, there's a lot of nepotism. It's because of who you know, certain relationships, and then you get this job and this job and this job, etc. That's why you see coaches that suck continue to get opportunities.
Right. You'd be like, what are we talking here? Can we get some fresh eyes in the because you, like you say, you get coaches that suck, and you passing on and the other coaches are not getting opportunities. So, and that's one thing you can say about Prime, his assistants, hey, he brought like Robert Livingston, what I'm saying? Like, who knew who Robert Livingston was before he got to see you? I'm serious. Who knew what defense he was going to run? And who knew he was going to turn out to be that successful? Can he coach? Yes, Robert Livingston can coach. No, I don't know because they doubled his pay.
That's not how you know because people get paid all the time.
I know, I'm teasing you.
Yeah, because he coached Shador and Travis forever. They ain't around anymore, so he has to coach now. Not just fall back on what he already knows. What's up? What's going on? Yes, hit the bell and hit the like. Hit the like. Thank you. Hit the like. Kev, appreciate the super chat, fam. Salute Buffton Prime. I feel like the offense left a lot on the field. Correct me if I'm wrong. They did.
The whole running game.
Yeah, I mean, but even if we're just looking at just the passing game alone, just bad concepts. And now people are hearing other people say that. I've said that forever. Like when I say it, it's he's just talking. But then Mel Kiper, someone says it. Then no, I've said this since day one. It was a elementary style offense, and I do not believe it worked to anybody's skill set on the team. Not the offensive line, not the quarterback, not the running backs or the receivers. Like, I don't think it benefit anyone, which is why I hope it's in the trash. Whatever playbook that was last year, I hope it is in. Hope it's in the trash can. Coach Prime is building something special. That's what we believe.
Facts, Nicholas. Facts.
Brings too much money to Boulder. Do we know Leftwich official title as a coach yet? Feels like he will eventually take over that OC spot. This is just me inferring myself, not any inside information, but Byron Leftwich is an offensive coordinator or potentially a head coach. He's not a quarterback coach.
Yeah.
For some rich guy to dump some money into the NIL. To a certain extent, man, but we got to want to have to pay players. Don't want to have to pay players. You want guys that are going to believe in what you got, because
what you got and what you're building too, right?
Yeah, a lot of schools didn't pay players and did not get their money.
Didn't work out, right? Right? Hey, a lot of schools.
Here.
D will
fight, man. Always.
Let 3 straight comments.
You ready for? Appreciate the super chat, and yeah, make sure y'all get them likes up. Make sure y'all get them up.
Yeah, run them up.
Watch last year's game of Campbell versus Liberty. You could see Caden Salter dominating and Sincere Brown tearing up the field. Hope we get Sincere Brown. Yeah, that would be awesome. And in Patreon, we watched the highlights from that game. That's the cut up that I did actually. What's the Liberty? I think he had 3 touchdowns that game. He went.
Yeah, Sincere went crazy in that game.
And there was a rumor put out that he was signing with Texas A&M. When it first happened in Patreon, I said, I don't believe it because he hasn't said anything. And then he came out today and said that is false. So, man, hopefully Colorado can land him. That would be huge. Like,
epic, boy. Sincere Brown, Joseph Williams, Amario Miller. Boy. Crazy numbers.
2023 was better. And I wasn't the biggest fan of 2023's offensive play calling, but it was this year was bad. It was bad. What's up?
It's good, Signal Man.
TMFB, what's up?
Salute.
Money. Absolutely. he ran up a check for sure. ICT, what we got? I know you got some questions.
Let's sure do.
Come on.
My mouse want to act right. There we go. All right. How excited are you to see Coach Prime's vision for CU football realized over the next 5 years with his contract extension? Like, what can he really build CU into? Like, you know what I'm saying? Can he get it up there? Like,
I don't think he has 5 years to build it. It has to be before then. It has to be before then. I'd say he has to reach the college football playoff within the next 3 years. Honest, maybe even 2 years.
I thought you were about to say 2. Yeah. I thought you were going to say 2.
Definitely the next 3, like at the worst. Got to make it happen. Started 1-11, brought a bunch of transfers in, went 4-8, but the 4-8, they were maybe a dozen plays away from being 8-4, 9-3 that year. So already did, and it's hard to say. I think they beat themselves a lot that year, but I also think that they did a lot with a team that was not as good in 2023.
Right.
2024, I think they had a lot of talent. Still some places could have got more talent for sure. And where did they go last year? 9 wins? 9-4?
I think it was 9-4. Yeah, 9-4.
Yeah, I think 9-4. So, continue to progress. You got to progress again. So progressing again is a title game. And right now, the way the playoffs are set up, you win your conference championship, you're in.
Right.
So if there's no conference championship within the next 3 years, then it's going to be a different talk that's being talked about. But I like what I've seen so far as the changes that have happened this offseason, just to start. Coaching changes. There's some really good transfers that we like that they got. Getting Caden Salter was really good. I think everything is on the right path. Like Byron Leftwich, that's a huge get, right? Monumental. He was just the offense coordinator for the Super Bowl winning Tampa Bay Bucks with the greatest quarterback of all time. Like that is a huge get. So I see where everything's going. I expect them to be in the college football playoffs this year. Don't think they're quite there yet. Need some more pieces in this upcoming transfer portal. And then once they get those pieces in this upcoming transfer portal, I think that as long as they get the right pieces, I think that'll put them in the right situation to get to the playoffs. But me personally, next 2 years minimum. But even if it goes out to 3, got to happen now. We got to win now. All right, what we got next? Yeah, sorry. Swayze was a great hire. That's another one.
Salute, really, yes. Big one. Yes. Really. Shout out to Swayze. What positive impacts do you believe this long-term commitment to Coach Prime will have on the program ability to bring in the top recruits so he can build that sustainable winning culture?
Well, I know that schools were in recruits' ears saying, hey, are you really going to go there? They're not going to, he's not going to be there for that long. He's planning on leaving, et cetera. Yeah. I already know there's some dirty macking going on with that, to say the least. And then just being able to see consistency at this level.
Right.
Want to continue to trend upward. Like I just talked about, how the 2023 record versus 2024 have to continue trending upward so that, people will, that's what a brand is something that if you get a Mercedes, there's a certain expectation that you have.
Right.
Getting a Toyota, there's a certain expectation, whether bad or good, durability, luxury, etc. And Coach Prime built his brand as a player, but he's still in the process of establishing his brand as a coach. So these will be formative years to, continue to establish that brand and what his legacy is going to be as Coach Prime, not Deion Sanders cornerback. So I think it's going to be really important to continue to trend upwards. But like we talked about a little bit earlier, as far as NIL and things like that, if you keep winning and everything that is associated with Coach Prime, the attention and stuff, they can see how it pays off. Like this Colorado Showcase is going to be a big one.
All right. Yep.
See, as a potential player, hey, if I go there, even if I don't get a combine invite, I know I'm going to have all
the scouts. Right.
Then you think about the season. Hey, we're going to have scouts at practice. We're going to have this and that. Coach Prime knows this coach and everything. So all those things is now players looking like, okay, do I go to Texas A&M and get $500K and don't know when the last time they've sent, like a top player in my position to the NFL, right? Or do I go to Colorado where I'm maybe making less, and I know that, hey, if I go here and I ball, there's going to be eyes on me. Me personally, I'm going wherever the eyes are.
Like,
500K is a lot of money, but 500K is nothing to 25 million. When you're thinking about your success in the NFL, and I know that's how Coach Prime feels. It's NFL should be before NIL.
Right.
Like, people are chasing NIL money, which is a lot of money when you don't have money, but in the grand scheme of things, it's pocket change. So
Taking your eye off the ball, right? If you want to go to that league, get that money, get that retirement, get that. And I do agree with you about what Prime and about the NFL because he's bringing all these NFL former players. Like he's creating like an NFL atmosphere.
yeah,
Like if I can't talk to Coach Prime, I guess I'll go talk to Marshall Faulk real quick. Like or I'll go talk to
somebody else.
So I dig it. I like it. I like it. I like if you're a recruit and if you're a parent of a recruit, like. And I think what's really going to be the telltale is like, because with the transfer portal, what players decide to stay to me says more about your program. Because, with the transfer portal, you could probably sneeze at a quarterback, like, oh, they didn't want to be here no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever their feelings, like they just jump and go. So I'd be more interested in seeing the players that be able to keep. Okay, yeah, this is a strong program, right? This is what it's going to be about.
Yeah, and that's going to be interesting to see. We haven't been able to see that play out in the transfer portal yet because of how new the transfer portal is. Like we haven't seen, at least I don't know of a team that's just like retained all of their top talent. Because I mean, transferring's been a thing forever. It just wasn't as easy to do before. So yeah, I'll be interested to see how that plays out as well. I'll definitely be interested to see how that plays out. All right, what we got next? More safeties. Yeah.
How confident are you in Coach Prime leadership and experience to elevate CU to be not just, I'm not going to say not just competitive, but to win the Big 12? I think this is the year to win the Big 12. I think if you win the Big 12, you're in the college football playoffs. But I mean, I think these guys, I mean, they were so close last year. Like people don't realize, literally, if they would have made, they had to get to the title game. I mean, they controlled their own destiny.
They just had to be given.
Right. So if they would have won, they would have been in the Big 12 championship. You know what I'm saying? Like they just having that control. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to see like I'd be devastated to see a terrible loss. Like I'd rather I'd rather have a good loss. Yes, people, there's a such thing as good. I'm saying I'd rather see people like, I don't want to see you go up to Georgia Tech and then we just out the water. Like when we look at out here, like what's going on? Like I want to see us.
You beat me by 1 or you beat me by 100. It's the same. Ain't no good losses. No more victories. Only way you can say it's a good loss is if a team is just so much superior, than you. But other than that, a loss is a loss.
Because you see, like I know, because you seen teams like, man, like that team just had like you gave it your all, but that talent just like I guess okay, yeah. I was gonna say that's the USC game, but they had all that talent. But I'm saying though,
who had all that talent?
Texas. I mean, USC had all that talent.
Name 3 players from that team:
Lindell White, Leinart, Reggie Bush.
You're talking about back then. Oh,
yeah.
They're talking about Colorado.
No. I was like, what do you mean? No. I'm talking.
Williams and who else?
Hey, no, I'm talking about. Hey, when I talk USC, I'm talking about Pete Carroll USC.
No.
Everything else after that, bro. Everything after that, I don't even know if USC even keeping track.
Devin, my wife got this from me. It's a strawberry refresher.
You got what you. Devin gonna send you something. But
so is every good recruit, Dion at least needs to go and visit these in-state good recruits. If he did that, there's no way we lose quality recruits, but he won't. I'm trying to think of what the true benefit is of getting Colorado recruits. I don't know how good Colorado football is, like high school.
Oh, okay. I see what you. Okay, I was like, huh? Yeah, okay. Like, the high school feed, like in the Texas ball, like
yeah, because like if I'm getting a top player out of Florida, do I need the top player out of Colorado? I have to think of that as far as the impact that.
But is he saying, hey, see, you might going to lose out on top recruits because Prime won't go to their house and say, hey, come to Colorado? Is that what we talking here?
He's talking about Colorado specifically, Colorado in-state recruits. So I'm not sure on that one. I'm not sure. they will win the Big 12 within seat. I hope they better.
That's 5 years, buddy.
Nah. Like he only drink black, no sugar, no cream. Never. Yeah, ain't no good loss. Yeah, I agree, Dad.
A close loss where you getting blown out.
What's up? Yeah, hat coming off for sure.
Nah, there you go. It's gonna stay.
Agreed.
Learn how to start winning. Yeah, see? Hey.
Beating Georgia Tech needs to be a statement game. I agree. That's we talked about it when we watched it live in Patreon. Georgia Tech versus Florida State. I was like,
how Georgia State made Florida State a statement game.
Yeah, Georgia Tech is not the same offense that they used to run. That the triple option they used to run used to be an issue for everybody. But there's still, that program is just a gritty program. Like, it's a fighter program. Any game, they can be in any game. That's just the culture that they've bred at Georgia Tech. So I think it'll be a tough game. You know me, I'm a dissect the life out of Georgia Tech. And yeah, who knows? I may just be dissecting it for Buffton Prime. I may be dissecting it for somebody else. It will be dissected. It will be dissected. Georgia Tech has a great coach.
See, you guys to come with it, huh?
The man that put sugar in his grits definitely put sugar in it. Absolutely, you're correct.
Yes, the subject. Well, sugar definitely don't belong in grits.
So we're gonna continue. When CT's out of timeout, he can come back because I'm not gonna keep playing with y'all about that. Like it's all right. The O-line does have to be as good. You can get away with more. And it's crazy, bro. I saw the comments on the Salter video. They're like, yeah, he's just a running back. He can't throw. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, because just that boy has a rocket cannon, and deep ball accuracy is stupendous.
Like he can really, he can let it fly. Like he lets it fly.
Colorado gets Sincere Brown. If y'all haven't watched that, make sure y'all watch the Sincere Brown video. It's one of our recent videos. Transfer wide receiver that T-Cal discovered. Nobody else discovered. Sent directly to Colorado. Colorado offered. Colorado get him. Oh my gosh. Crazy. For in-state recruiting, I think Deion should visit them and build a relationship. If he did, there's no way we don't keep our best guys. Not gonna lie, I don't watch high schoolers, so I don't know either of those names. But I can see that perspective as far as in-state, like the local high schools and stuff like that. I can see that. I can see that perspective. Yeah, strawberry fresh is good. I don't be getting them anymore. They got too much.
3 a week. All right, Rodney.
I get mine made with water. We will see.
Forward.
We will see. It'll be dissected. What's going on, Shank? What's up? Yes, sugar and rice. I'm glad you know, man. I'm glad you know. Not CT tripping. CT's never tried sugar and grits.
No, because it doesn't belong. It's a crime. It's criminal.
Sugar and rice is psychological.
Thank
you. Yeah, they just talk, and you didn't get into that. But
he can.
That's the specific reason that Lamar Jackson didn't run a 40 at the combine, is because when they see that you can run, they automatically assume you can't throw.
Right, and it's all that runs fluid. Like, I mean, boy.
Yeah, he's smooth. Yeah, that Georgia Tech quarterback for who is that? That's Haynes King, I think. Yeah,
and Mr. Haynes King. A lot of player props on you last year.
I was winning them all. Oh my gosh. he
If y'all don't know, you better jump in Buff Bench. Shout out, Kev.
For sure. Man, I'm telling you, that sincere one.
Boy, ain't no stopping us now.
Yeah, best wide receiver for sure. Speaking of which, if y'all haven't, because everybody I'll be forgetting everyone isn't on Twitter, but we do have our website coming out with all of our player rankings, BIPS list, and that'll be live. Probably sometime this week, where you will be able to see all of our rankings, college football, NFL. Then we're gonna do transfer portal, college football, NFL, and then we'll even be doing the college football current players rankings. So we got a lot coming.
Yeah, hear that? You make that BIP list. You know what time it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull up a little preview while we talking about it. It's in the early stages. Patreon got an early access look earlier. Got an early access look. Let's see. Here it is, right here.
I can't wait to see your draft.
Can't wait to see my draft rankings.
Yeah, that's Nicholas.
Let me get that.
Try 5, give up 6.
Try 5, get 6. See, where's this banner? Goodness gracious! But yeah. So this is we'll be live this week. Go to transfer portal rankings, and you know who's number 1.
Oh man, Clef. Shout out Louisville.
Best available. There he is, Sincere Brown. He is for real. Very, very, very for real. And then each player is going to have their grades in here. As far as route running, everything. You can sort by position. If we go to receivers, yeah, you'll see him number 1. And you'll be able to see catching, release, route running, everything. And we'll have this overall grade that you can see, speed, and then full profiles. So this is coming very, very soon. I was in the hospital grinding in the hospital. But yeah, we getting after it. We are getting after it.
Salute, man. Hey, Clef Lubin. You ain't seen this film, boy.
Yeah, fam. Yeah. They at least looked at him.
What up, Fat Boy 44?
At least looked at him. Breck is at, I don't know what that is.
IMG. Breck.
I know. Don't start, please. Don't start.
Thank you, Fat Boy 44.
I'll start putting people on timeouts.
Salute.
About to start. Yeah. He's talking about Haynes King.
Yeah, we was cooking on Haynes, boy.
Soon. Can I get a BIP chain? That's funny, man. Oh yeah. Anybody that wants Buffington Prime merch is in the description of every video we do on our page everywhere.
Salute.
What's up? Sick with it. What's going on?
Man, yeah, it's been a while.
Definitely been a while.
Wow.
All right, CT, what we got next?
Man, so how you feeling about pro day? Like for somebody like me, because I'm a fan. Like honestly, I didn't watch the NFL drafts. Before Buffington Prime, I wasn't watching those. I just turned on. I was like, what is this like? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I've watched the scouting. Now I watched the scouting combine. Mm-hmm. Now I've watched this Big 12. I like the Big 12 combine. And now it's this pro day. Like, watch pro day. So what should I be like looking for? What should I be expecting for something like this?
So it's very similar to NFL combine. Going to be doing the same testing. It's going to be the Colorado guys. They might even, I don't know. Sometimes guys at like really small schools don't. Their schools, if they hosted a pro day, no one would show up. So sometimes they let smaller school guys come and join their pro day. But it's going to be the 40-yard dash, bench press, all that, Wonderlic testing. which is essentially like a football IQ test, if they still do that. And this is going to be big, especially for the guys that weren't able to make it to the combine. Now, it shouldn't be as big as it is. And we've discussed this a lot. We've discussed it while we're watching the combine live. For those that don't know, we watched pretty much every second of the combine live in Patreon.
Yes.
For our Patreon members, make sure you tap into Patreon. You get unlimited access. Private chats always jumping.
Yes.
Patreon, a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes that the public does not know about. Has known about it for a long time, because I do not say stuff publicly like that for clout. And I could have said so much stuff that would have, oh my gosh, everybody
melting down.
Oh my gosh, that's not what I do. But Patreon fam. And Patreon has been really good. I ain't gonna lie. The info's been staying in house for.
What now? What? Better knock on some wood.
I mean, shoot, it don't bother me.
It's about to crash out right now.
I ain't got nothing to hide. But it's been good. But yeah, like we talked about in Patreon, in regards to why does testing matter as far as 40 times and things like that. And as I'm going through my grades, and you have a guy that doesn't test well, it's like, do you change your grade because of that? Like Chidozie, I tried hard to keep his ranking lower. He ended up, right now, he's our second defensive tackle in this draft class. And people go, oh, you're a Colorado fan. Y'all been in there. Dez was in here in the live. We watched that night, like 40 defensive tackles, 40 of the top defensive tackles live.
With the bully.
It was like 6 hours. Yeah, Chidozie ended up coming in later, but we watched all of them. The stuff I'm saying, like this isn't stuff that people are like, oh yeah, nah, look at that. Like we're watching film. Like the film, there's
BYU game. If you want to see Chidozie, go watch that BYU game.
There's clear differences. So Chidozie ran 5.6. Terrible 40 time for him. Absolutely horrendous 40 time for him. Does that affect how I grade him? When I've already seen, like, back to when we talked about D'Angelo Pons, way back when. Why would you want a tall corner? CT.
Oh, right. Because you don't want him to get dunked on, man.
But if I have a short corner that's not getting dunked on, then why do I care about his height? So why would I care about Chidozie's 40 time? If one, the fact that it surprises you is a good thing, because that means that doesn't match with his tape. Right. If it didn't surprise you, okay, well, but it surprises you because he plays so much faster than that, so much more explosive, such a better
get to the ball all the way down the field, like it's
exactly. So when I have those things, other people will take that and they'll completely lower somebody's grade, or they'll raise somebody's grade. Like I've said multiple times, if T-Mac from Arizona ran a 4.2,
I was just gonna say T-Mac, people
would be even more obsessed. They'd have him as the number one overall pick. I'm like, why?
Let me ask you this though:
a 4.2 on film, we don't see any separation. Like they have to match.
So we see what T-Mac does on film, and so T-Mac goes out and runs a 4-something-40. But T-Mac comes out and says, I don't watch film. Are you moving his draft stock up or down? Which out of those three, what would affect your decision to move his draft stock up or down the most?
What are the three? 40 and what he said about not watching
40, film? Yeah, not watching film, or from what you've seen out of his game film. Out of those three, which one do you prioritize most if it comes to moving his stock?
Me personally, number one is what the clip he said about not watching film. He said, could have pulled it up, but he said that he doesn't like watching film. He said he doesn't like watching football. And he said he doesn't need to watch film on his own because they watch it as a group. Could not have had a worse answer. And we've had a ton of players on here. We've had players that the public hasn't seen yet.
Oh, facts, yeah.
We've had Minnesota cornerback Justin Wally, who's I can't see him getting past the third round. And we got to drop that soon before the draft. I just remember that. But we did a like hour and a half interview with him. Cam Silman Craig, Duke safety Caleb Weaver. They all talk about how important D'Angelo Ponds. The film that you get with your team and your coach is not nearly. You will never be good.
Right.
That. And people would say, "Oh well, T-Mac was good." If we really look at it, he had some huge games and then a lot of not good games at all. And I don't believe in bashing these young players and kids publicly for their skill set, but I will bash you for being lazy. He is lazy. I watched him quit. Coach, take me out versus BYU.
Oh man.
Versus BYU.
Man.
BYU cornerback Mark Collins was whooping his ass so bad that he quit. He wasn't in like the last few series. Quit, tap the helmet.
He didn't want to be on the field no more. Coach, take me out. I'm going to the locker room.
That matches precisely with what he said in that interview. People say, do your words match your video? Yes, his words, what he said, absolutely matches.
Oh, that's a fact.
That's what I expect from a quitter. I watch, and if y'all don't believe me, if y'all think I'm just saying this, I will go back because we did a live breakdown. We're breaking down Arizona like way back, and this was in Patriots.
All right, yeah.
I will go back to that and clip it where I said, "Look at him quit. He is quitting. He's tapping out. They getting their ass beat. He's getting holes punched in his chest by Mark Collins. He's not having fun anymore." Exactly. I wish a player would.
Boy, hey, NFL GM, you've been warned. If you draft Quit Mac, you out of luck.
There's not a chance I would draft a player after saying that. Not a chance I'd offer a scholarship to a player after saying that. Hell, somebody that doesn't love football, man.
Because if he don't love it, and if you get drafted to Green Bay, he's not going out there in that cold.
And I was like,
Quit Mac gonna be like, no.
No, that's crazy. He thought of that quick too. But on top of that, not got to question IQ. You said that on video. How did you think that'd be perceived?
Hey man, egos, bro. Like they hey, they think it through.
But you're not that. God is my witness. T-Mac, if you ever in the area, my cleats are in the closet. I promise you. Put us in the red zone.
Hey, let's go.
Dead.
Quit Mac is like, I'm not showing up.
I promise you. God is my witness. If he told me he was in Huntsville today, y'all would see me leave the stream, go grab my cleats, and then I'd bring a tripod and I'd be he's not that. His release. I said it forever. I'm tired of but yeah. Anyways.
Man, you right there. But it's bad, bro. When I heard him say that, I'm like, how are you at NFL GM about to pay you millions and millions of dollars? You don't even love this sport.
And for those that may come in the comments and say, "Oh, it was an old video," I don't care. So that's how you used to feel, but all of a sudden now you love football. Like, no. What do we always say? You are what you put on tape.
You are what you put on tape. You can see it in his game film, in his interview. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be me.
That is
could not be me.
Wow. And this way, somebody's about to invest all that resources. And that's what, like, you go and say, like, a player like that to get drafted so high, like, and you could, you find a receiver like in the 6th or 7th round, just ain't gonna get the same opportunity, right? Because they invested too much resources. And you be like, hey, boy, y'all scouting departments better get it together. Y'all gonna end up with Quit Mac. And I'm just laughing. Yeah.
Like, how can you draft that?
Somebody will, thinking they could change it.
Now, if you had,
how can you say that? That's what I'm like. How can you just say it?
If you had 3,000 receiving yards and just been averaging 300 yards a game, all right, you know what? Maybe you don't need to watch film. You're not. That's not who you are. That's not who he is. And people told me I was tripping for saying that. Like, every time I watch film, I want to get excited. Never did I watch this film? I watched this film against Mississippi State the year before. Like, I'm watching all types of. Never got excited. Never liked it. Another one. Let me just get my shots off at Arizona. Takario. Never mind. I can't.
No. Keep going. Crash out. You only gonna make the UW fans mad. Crash out. Keep going. He not like that. Boy, they gotta find out the hard way.
That's what we got.
A player wearing number 1 don't mean he good. Huh?
That's why we got the Bips list, man. Because I'm so sick of these guys that are supposed to be elite and supposed to be dogs and having. I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I mean,
sick of it.
That's facts.
We're not going off of nobody else's list. We're not. Never again.
Because people just say the craziest things. You maybe tell that one guy, did you even watch the game? People just say whatever. Like, absolutely whatever. Oh, you about to show up with a whole bunch of strawberry versions that you're doing tomorrow.
Man.
They're like, get the guy that. Oh, man. Oh, look at Nicholas. He joining in.
I got it. Answer this real estate. We love that. Ooh. I'll send that later.
Facts. That's exactly why my coach had film quizzes, to see who was really watching film. Like, why would you not want to watch film to know as much as you can about your opponent? That makes the game fun. I think you're letting down your teammates, man. Like, if you could pick up stuff on film and that can help, you'd be like, I recognize this. Hey, I'm doing my, if you're a defensive back, you're not watching film, like, you put more pressure on your safeties, especially if they're in there watching film and then you're not watching film. You out there looking like.
Because you've been able to see what I've been able to do from home with my feet up from watching film. Like,
emotion and empty.
Different.
Quarterback draw. Like, what?
That's just football. Like, the coldest one of the year was the Will Shepherd bunch play.
Oh, my God. Oh, that made the Bip quiz.
I said all week, I said, you need to run bunch. You have to run.
They struggle with bunch so bad. We should clip that up.
I said it nonstop.
People don't believe it.
No. People don't listen to me.
Man.
In case people don't know what I'm referring to.
It was
we got bunch. They're playing man against bunch. They're already confused. Hike the ball. Someone's going to be wide open. I promise.
Somebody's going to be wide open, I promise. They don't know how to.
Wide open.
Let's see if T-Cow keeps his promise.
We got bunch. They're playing man against bunch. They're already confused. Hike the ball. Someone's going to be wide open, I promise. Wide open.
DBs that came in. Gets it off wide open. Shepherd.
That's what film does for you. That's what understanding film does for you. and that shows Coach K was on with us. We're watching Tulane versus Kansas State.
Yep.
Multiple times in that game. One was in the red zone. And I'm saying, hey, they can't communicate. That's you, coach. You have to.
Bro, no, it's crazy. You were saying that. You said they're confused right now. Hike the ball. And you can see them like, I'm like, oh, they don't know what's going on.
And I don't understand how you don't see that as a coach.
And boy, I'm one of the people, boy, I'm a use it until you stop it. Every play, buddy.
you guys are gonna get out of man coverage. I tell you that. Or you're
right.
just credit.
You know how you hate playing them people that like water cup back then and always do that one kick. That'd be me. You gonna hate me because I'm gonna play till you stop it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, Devin crashed all the way out.
Close. Get teacup strawberry water. Crazy. Man.
Coach K, salute.
No, they don't care about film, man.
That's what matters. That's what the website says, man. What's good?
Facts. And yeah, length. CT, where your screen had at. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Man, salute's been a long time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, you're in timeout.
Ow. Boy.
You're in timeout. You can't just say whatever you want in here.
Oh man.
There are repercussions.
A mob got banned.
The watch parties were different. Like different.
Oh, we was kicking it.
I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait for those again. Like,
oh, we was kicking it. It was definitely, it was absolutely wonderful.
Sometimes it was therapy groups.
Sometimes it's like everybody throwing the towel.
I don't even have my wide receiver board ready yet. That's the position to shoot. Depending on how quick we end this, we could hop in Patreon and start watching receivers. I ain't even
wide receivers.
Hey, I have a question for you. If you can answer, please. Pet peeve.
Because they texted. That's the question.
Just ask it.
I found you guys because of the Baylor watch party at T-Cow.
Crazy. That is
what? Hey, oh man, that was awesome.
Man. Yeah. I'm interested in this too. I don't know how much I'll be able to say publicly, but I'm interested in this too. Together, this is my chair. Still, this is the same chair.
Oh man,
fam.
He wants you.
One, high schoolers, and two, I just don't trust other people's rankings. Like if I saw their film and I was like, oh yeah, like he nice, but I'm never gonna be like, oh, it's a 4-star. We need to get
stars, man. Hey, the 5 stars.
That's the whole premise of our channel is we don't go by that, and that's the premise of our rankings.
The 5 stars, man.
I'm telling you guys, this person right here, I know you guys don't know who he is. I know you don't. He's committed to Louisville. When I say he is, I don't even know what. Cleveland, number 1 overall, discipline 9, motor 9, pass rush 10, athleticism 10, disruption 10. Nobody knows because they don't watch film. His film is psychotic.
Yeah.
Psychotic.
Rated immature because it was
very scary person, and it's why we watch film. I don't know what he's ranked on 3, etc. Scary.
Yeah, Cleb Luton, boy.
What is your opinion on Coach Gunner so far? I don't have an opinion yet. There's nothing I can know without really being there. The only way I can form an opinion is by seeing progression from what they look like now, what they look like early in the season, what they look like during the season, what they look like in camp, so forth. So right now I just don't have that. Oh, we got that too. Don't worry. I got the on 3 ranking.
Yeah, we got it. Get back spicy.
Yeah, I got it. So you'll be able to see the industry rankings as well. Y'all know I'm petty, so of course I'm gonna. Come on.
Woo! Remember Beck? Wasn't Beck the number 1 quarterback to be drafted this year?
For the NFL draft. Yes.
Boy, surprise! I gotta go to Miami.
Yeah, Lauren, what's up?
Shout out, Lauren. Oh, you got to go all the way back to the beginning.
so we get some dogs to Boulder. I don't know the first part of that. Man, gonna come get fired. Yeah, that one. No, I'm not crashing out. I do not get a pass. Need to get hired so we can have some dogs in Boulder. Who knows?
Right.
Yeah, Mason Graham's film rough. Rough. Yeah. No, CT's been crashing out. I did put him in timeout. Oh no, I didn't put him in for that. That was a sugar grits. My fault.
Yeah, that was sugar grits.
It was good to see Coach Gunner say he has a long-standing relationship with Gerard and Hegeman. I mean, personally, I don't care about that. If you can coach, you can coach. I don't care who your mentors were or who. There's a bunch of people who got relationships with people. That don't mean
You know what? That's true because you said that about Robert Livingston. You said early on last year, you said, we're going to know real quick. Either he going to be able to call plays or he ain't. Like, we going to know real quick. And then you can tell when he started making those adjustments, the defense, you like, oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, Dad, you're going in timeout. Wrong with him.
That's got to be the shortest.
What's wrong with him?
That's got to be the shortest session ever.
What's wrong?
That's hilarious.
Anyways, yeah. I'm excited. Excited to see Gunnar White. I'm excited to see what he does. Yeah,
so Shedeur throws at the pro day. Or are we thinking?
Yeah. No, he's throwing. Yeah. All right. So back to pro day.
For us fans who ain't never watched pro day.
Oh, that was a long time.
Oh, Devin's back.
That was a super long timeout. He probably forgot he was in timeout. So the way pro day is going to work for Shedeur, he's going to be throwing to his receivers, Colorado receivers. But usually the quarterback coaches, like his trainer, is going to script it.
Mm-hmm.
So don't know from the start. It's going to be 40 throws. First throw is going to be a post. Second throw is going to be a dig route. Third, it's going to be a comeback. Fourth, you're going to be under center. We're going to scramble out to the left and come back. Like it's pre-rehearsed, which, some people like the combine because it's, kind of live. But you ever going to a football game without rehearsing what you're going to do?
Right. Yeah.
Do you ever go into a football game and throw to receivers you've never met before? You don't even know their names? Like, no, that's why there's no benefit. There was no benefit for him to throw at the combine.
Mm-hmm.
It's dumb. Like the whole point of evaluating in the evaluation process is to see somebody in a situation that they'll be in a like situation.
Right.
Why would I evaluate you on a situation that you will never experience for my team?
I'm with it.
Like that makes zero sense. Like that's like me hiring a realtor to work on my team and asking them if they can juggle sticks of fire. Like, what does that have to do? Can you sell a house while juggling a stick of fire? Well, will I ever have to sell a house? No, you won't. But I just want to see if you can do it. But just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So much stuff that gets done is redundant, inefficient, and stupid. Just stupid. Oh, okay. Let me. Exactly. It shouldn't be a freestyle.
Facts.
Nah, I'm not. Y'all funny. I would love if they got Sincere Brown. I haven't spoken to Sincere Brown at all. I have not spoken a word to him, so I don't know. I just put the film out there. My goal isn't to have relationships with these players. That's not what I'm not trying to be their homies and invite them to Twitter Spaces. But that's just not what I do. I just want them to go to places that they're deserving of. And I think he changes Colorado to win total if he's healthy. He's that good.
Man, boy, put him with Salter. Oh my God. And we gonna run the ball this year?
And yeah, I think he'll have some bootlegs in. No, I do not think Travis runs a 40. Zero benefit. Because again, back to what we're talking about, and back to why I don't. And I talked about this with Des and Patreon. The only reason I would alter my grade of a player based on their combine or pro day performance would be if they played against inferior competition. So like Sincere Brown, great example. So Sincere Brown, we saw what he looked like on tape. And let's pretend he ended up running a 4.8, 4.7. Then you're like, okay, he's not as fast as I thought he was.
Right.
And the reason that means something to you is because he wasn't being guarded by the same type of corners that he'll be seeing at the next level.
In his level, right?
Yeah. So then you gotta, because you're comparing apples to Honeycrisp apples to Granny Smith. You're like, it's kind of close, but I want to have a true side-by-side comparison. So if I'm looking at drafting a receiver and their tape looks very similar, but one played against much lower competition than the other, being able to see how they test, then I can be like, okay, well, now that helps me know which one's faster, which is this and that. But if I already see the player and at a high level and against top competition, I'm good.
Yeah.
You
already see Jamar Chase in the SEC. You like, I'm good.
Yeah, I wouldn't care what if he ran a 4.7. But that's just me. Everybody don't care about that. Now, if we're playing the video game, I care. Like, you ain't gonna be slow on my team. Speed. I need speed. But as far as like real life, man, I don't care. Can you play football? What's a bootleg? A bootleg. CT, you got it.
A bootleg is when a quarterback, when he gets the ball and he scrambles out, but he gets his back to the center. Like it's like bloop, like a bloop. So gets it and just smack. You was on mute, bro. You get the ball.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, did you guys like that answer that he did? I'm not gonna say if I liked it or not, but did you guys like that answer? He can't hear us. Don't worry. So you guys can say. He can't even see. You guys say whatever you want.
Oh, Devin, whatever, bro. You know I'm trying. Yeah, it's like that. Who's that quarterback out of Arizona, Jay Palmer? Didn't he used to run a lot of bootlegs?
Thought we were talking about dupes. Who? What quarterback?
From Arizona. Was it Jay Palmer or something?
Jay Palmer ran bootleg for sure. Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, so you get the ball and the quarterback are like, I don't have nothing to draw with. And he'll scramble out.
He just gets it and he turns his back and just starts running.
And then he scrambles out like towards the sideline, and then usually have a receiver running with him that way he can throw the ball. But he has to turn his back to the defense and go whoop. Somebody said, that's the best I got for y'all. Thanks, Fat Boy 44. I know you would.
So a couple things, like CT said, quarterback has to fake it, and he has to fake it and have his back turned. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be to the opposite side of the protection. Opposite side of the protection is a naked bootleg. That's when you out there naked.
Yeah.
But it's a play action play, meaning we're gonna fake a handoff, and then we're gonna roll opposite of where we faked it, and our back's gonna be turned as we're running to the opposite side. Now, if we just fake it and don't turn our back and roll out, or if we just catch the ball and roll out, that's a sprint out.
Yeah. Oh, look at Devin with the chat GPT.
There we go. There we go.
But what if I actually want to play action? Decepticon.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, D will.
Yeah, that works too. That was in cursive. That was in hieroglyphics.
Oh yeah, he said. Everybody got the answer. This feels like after I get quizzed, everybody got the answer.
Yeah, man. Indeed.
who's gonna stand out at pro day, man? Who you think? Like, who's gonna really like? I mean, people probably expecting the bully Jimmy. What about VJ Green?
I don't know if he'll test.
Mm.
He'll probably just do position drills. I think he tested fantastic at the Big 12. I don't think there's reason to test again. I believe Jimmy Horn's going to try to run his 40 again.
Shiloh, we can't forget about Shiloh and his 40.
Yeah,
He got a lot of $100,000 or something.
For me, it's all eyes on Cam Stillman Craig.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see. I want to see what Cam Stillman Craig does. Because unfortunately, these NFL teams are going to pay a lot of attention to that, even though his film is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And I'll have our NFL draft rankings. What we have so far will be up tomorrow on the website. They're already done. I just got to insert them, but I don't even know where he's at right now. Where do I got Cam Stillman Craig at?
I feel like he's third, maybe.
Yep. Number 3 safety. Got Billy Bowman Jr. number 1, Xavier Watts number 2, Cam Stillman Craig 3, Nate Valcarcel out of NIU 4, Dante Trader out of Maryland 5, and then Andrew Makuba out of Texas 6. He may move up though. I like him. I like him. I like him. He may move up. We're gonna watch some more.
College football 25 today.
Please don't make me bring the clips up.
Man, I gotta ask now. What happened?
He beat me by 1 point. He scored 1 touchdown on offense. My quarterback just he a sophomore. He did some bad things, like the wide open guys.
That's devastating.
I hit his guy, made him do a backflip, fumble the ball. Then one of his other players picked it up with one hand, almost ran in for a touch. This is a video game. At the end of this, a video.
He said the video game was video game, and I glitched it all the way.
Yeah, it's a video game.
I knew something that
his record versus me.
Well, Devin, what's the record, brother? What's the record?
Not all of them. They definitely don't get filmed at all of them. They'll probably have some filming at this. I'm sure they're going to want to dissect Shador's throwing and stuff like that. And I mean, that's the thing. Like, you've seen him throw for 4 years of college football.
Mm-hmm.
So one day in shorts and a t-shirt, that changes your. I don't understand it, man. I don't. It's not for me to understand. I don't think it is. I played a complete game. He scored 1 touchdown on offense.
Offense, defense, special teams.
He scored 1 touchdown on offense. 1.
I mean, it's not like you said special teams when he kicked a couple field goals too.
No, he got a kick return for a touchdown. He had a jet sweep, which is a glitch play on the game. Like, it's the hardest play to stop because it's stupid. And he had a pick 6 to start the game because my receiver that was running the slant decided he just wanted to stop. And then, anyways, did not play a complete game at all. Like, clear. Shiloh will stand out. I think Shiloh's going to look really good in the drills. I don't even care about the 40 time. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to look really good in his defensive back drills. I think Shiloh and Cam Stillman Craig probably have the most of the game. I'd assume Shadozi's going to run again. I'm not sure. He'd have to run significantly faster for it to have an impact.
Right. Okay.
Probably get to 5-1, somewhere around there. Yeah. Want to see Levante Bentley run if he's
running. Man, Bentley look good in the Big 12 drills. So that's gonna be
Bentley look great. Definitely want to see that. Yeah, those are the main ones.
What up, Ryan? What's good?
What's up? Shane Cokes too. Love Justin Mayers. I'm not watching the offensive lineman pro day. I'm sorry. That's just me. I can't do it. Yeah, Chidozie can do it. I don't care if he does, though. I just don't. Will the Colorado players and coaches be in attendance for pro day? Definitely. Every year, when I was at Nevada, we used to all, as soon as pro day happened, we'd all be there on the sidelines, rooting on our teammates and watching their pro days. So, yeah, I'm sure they're all going to be there. It's going to be packed in there, and I'm sure they're going to be in the indoor. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to be in the indoor. So, yeah, it's going to be packed. I made sure to go there during this week. That would be too much going on, too many moving parts.
Pro day, y'all better lock in, man. You know, Patreon knows.
Make sure y'all get the likes up. I haven't looked yet. I'm about to go look now.
All 32 teams at the pro day.
146 is not terrible, but let's get to at least 200 likes. Let's get to at least 200 likes.
Nicholas said, 32. Tyson ain't going.
I remember being at my pro day too. Did not seem that long ago at all.
How was it? Like just the atmosphere of that, because it wasn't at your campus, right? You had to go to, you had to travel to a different campus and all that stuff.
They treated us like second-class citizens. They started the pro day early. Legitimately had 5 minutes to warm up. Legitimately for everything. Like, and when you're training and stuff for the pro, like your 40 time for your 40, like you're supposed to have like it's like a 20-minute warm up, like a long warm up. We get in there, they do our height and weight. After they do their height and weight, they walk us over to the vertical station. You do your vertical. Right after that, took me to bench press. After I get up off the bench press, one of the scouts walked me over to the broad jump, did the broad jump. Wow. And then once I finished that, they said, you got 5 minutes to warm up, and then we're running 40s. That's what happens when you go to a smaller school.
Wow. Wow.
I think ESPN.
That's crazy.
All hands on deck for the pro day. That's the whole benefit of CU and all the NFL connections. Yeah, it's gonna be packed, man. It's gonna be packed. And let me see how many likes we're at. All right, y'all got this 112. We got 250 people in here. If y'all get us to 250 likes, and by 115, I'll tell y'all a secret.
Shout out Swank, boy. The whole chat about to be like, be like create. That was like, there ain't enough time to create more YouTube accounts.
Y'all got to 115. I'll tell y'all a secret.
Ooh, you guys gonna want to know this secret?
Oh, it might be NFL Network. Might be NFL
All you undercover scouts get the likes. Bro, that might be one of the best comments I heard. You know they ain't here.
Y'all get 250 in the next 3 minutes.
They hustling it out. Yeah.
So get it.
After pro day, did you feel, because we watched pro day and everything, after we watched pro day, do you feel there's a chance it could move by how many players see you projected to get drafted or not? Do you think somebody could surprise and somebody could fall in or fall out? Well, because it's really the last hurrah, right? Because
no, this is it. And they're doing it late. April, awesome. Like Bama used to be the first week of March, so your training would be way quicker. You would have to have like some crazy testing to move up. I think the person with the best chance to move up is Cam Summan-Craig. I think if he runs in the 4.4s, then that'll be a big boost for him. I'm trying to think of everybody else. I think he has the biggest chance. Now, and I don't think he would run it, but say if Bentley runs like a 4, if he run 4.6 flat, Levante Bentley run 4.6 flat, the scouts are like, hey, he has great size, he looks good. He used to be at Clemson. Let's go back and watch the tape. Let's see more about him. That's something that would be big for him. And that's what pro days are good for. When you do put up, if you're a lesser known person and you put up those good numbers, then it intrigues scouts and makes them want to go back and see more. So that, yeah, that's the two I'd have: Cam, Stoneman, Craig, and Bentley. Oh yeah, I got 10 seconds. Y'all definitely didn't get to 250.
Shout out Bentley
too, like super secret.
Oh man.
But I guess that one's gonna stay locked away. Yeah, it's gonna stay locked away.
Showtime.
Y'all could have had it, man. Y'all could have had it.
Oh, there you do.
Y'all could have had it. A really big secret.
How many actual NFL head coaches you think might show up at the pro day?
I'm not sure. Maybe a good amount just because there's Travis and Shador.
Right.
You don't get that much. Do I have someone I have to bully? Hold on.
Travis and Shador.
I had a bunch of Twitter notifications. And I was getting notified in a conversation. And I was ready to get active. But no. And Twitter TCAP retired anyways.
You get that bougie Patreon. Shout out, Lord.
Patreon know most of it. I mean, y'all seen
like that live. Which way would you play Travis in the league?
Receiver. Definitely receiver. You know what? I don't know what CT doing, but we got to go live after this in Patreon and watch some of these receivers for this draft.
Yeah, we can do it. I'm good.
Yeah, kick it for a little bit. I'll tell y'all the details in there because y'all know
we're going to the Patreon.
Put a little snippet. Make sure y'all follow us on Patreon. In the link of this video, every video we do, it's where you get the early access. And I might even there's a way to do it. It'll get a little crazy, but I might even start giving out some free trial memberships so y'all can see. Y'all can get addicted to that private chat. All in there. But yeah,
that private chat is it's itself is its own. Kevin, don't say too late. Sheesh, yeah. Lock in.
That's funny. Yeah, tap in. But yeah, because y'all gonna see if y'all want the exclusive access and ooh man. Ooh man, I think I'm getting sleepy. But yeah, for those that don't know, for the little gremlins watching,
look at that.
The gremlins just unfollow now because you're going to hate me. And for all the people, bro, there's so many people that blocked me on Twitter that had seen copy pulling receipts because of me and Bucky.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And just they have zero clue, like just not a clue on earth. Just not a clue. Oh my God.
Whole soul. Whole soul.
Just not a clue. Like that. Man. Oh my God.
Big mad, huh?
Just not a clue. That's what's just so lovely about it. Is they called me a culture vulture. Like I'll never forget that.
Oh man.
They really called me a culture vulture.
Yeah, man. Did we get over 200 likes? What's good?
I don't know. Let me see.
Shout out Coach K. What's up?
You missed that? Ooh. You missed the live too? That was a night. Haven't watched them yet. But yeah. Y'all stay tuned. We can try this again. Try this again in a couple lives and see what we can do. Nah, it was supposed to be at 250, and that was like an hour ago. 4 minutes hour ago.
I was like, we need 2 more. Hating is a job. Let the people do their
Got to.
Hey, if you don't got haters, you ain't doing something right. Salute. What's up, Lauren? What's up, Devin?
I just know that had to be like the nastiest feeling in the world. Like,
oh no, it's gonna get way better.
It's gonna get way worse. Like they were so mad at me, so saying all this stuff. You don't support the Sanders, blah blah blah, just for Coach Prime to call me the next day. Like I know that just and say why you arguing with these fools on Twitter, dog? Like. Ugh. Ugh. I know they went out and ripped out their neighbor's Ethernet cord that they be stealing the Wi-Fi from. Just nasty. But
they were super angry.
God. But all right, we popping in Patreon. We're gonna watch some NFL rankings. Make sure y'all tap into Patreon. I think this game is different. It's different.
It's different to Patreon, boy.
It is different. This is the
J-Dot come in at the end.
This is the highest level that you will be able to see in your Coach Agrees.
Who's next? Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, it's for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a pedal, or they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better.